In this video, we're going to show how easy it is to take an ad built with the Sprout Engage ad builder and bring it into DoubleClick with full tracking. I'm going to turn it over to a colleague of mine to walk you through a ThinkGeek ad.
Okay, here we are in the Engage ad platform, and we have most of this ad already set up except for this newsfeed component. So all I need to do is associate it with my URL, which in this case is a ThinkGeek feed, and pull it into my ad. I've already got some other buttons set up just to speed this along a little bit. For the first one, I want to code an exit link in DoubleClick. So I'm going to set up this ThinkGeek logo to the ThinkGeek site. I'm going to put it right there in that URL box, and then I'm going to give it a label that will show up in DoubleClick. Now for these other buttons, it's a little different because I want to track them as counters in DoubleClick as opposed to exits. So we'll just look in and see how these ones are set up. It's slightly different. We're going to set up an event on an action, which in this case is mouse click. So I select mouse click, and you'll see that I already have send event tracking set up. We're going to just see how it looks. Now there's 3 fields here. DoubleClick only recognizes the first one, action, and translates it into flash label. So I've got these all set up the same way. Send event tracking on mouse click. I have action set to read whatever the button content is. Okay, so those are all set up. We're going to preview this real quick. Just make sure the ad looks okay. Everything looks good. The scroll bar is working. Okay, we're going to exit and we're going to publish. Okay, we make sure that the enable DoubleClick tracking is checked and publish. And now because we checked that, we have the option to export to DoubleClick Studio. So we're going to select that. And that gives us a zip file, which will save to our desktop in this case. Now we get out of here and we go into DoubleClick Studio, where we go into uploading a new creative. So I'm going to quickly give some test names to the client, ThinkGeek, test 2, the campaign is for an RSS ad. And then I'm going to name the creative based on the size of the unit, 300 by 250 in this case. And I select the creative format, in page, 300 by 250 is in the DoubleClick drop down here. I save all of that information. Now I go and select that zip file for my desktop. Go ahead and add it in here and upload. And it gives me 2 files. One is the primary SWF and the ping backup. So those have all checked out. So now I go in to see how the tracking's set up. So I go to check my exits first. There's just one. Now here you have to enter the destination URL manually. So the report label is taken from the Sprout unit. So I'm going to go ahead and put thinkgeek.com in. Now I'm checking out my counters. The flash labels have all come through directly from how I coded them in Sprout. I'm going to leave the report labels the same for now. Okay, so this is all set up properly, and now I'm going to go into preview. Just make sure the ad looks okay. Everything looks good. Just for fun, I'm going to try previewing it on a real publisher site, Mashable in this case, just to see how it looks. This is sort of a fun DoubleClick Studio feature. Okay. And there it is. Okay, so it looks good. So I'm going to go into the Publish tab. Just make sure that my creative is checked. I'm going to enter the email address of my trafficker. Write a quick message that I'm publishing to QA. And if I were actually publishing this unit, I would go ahead and click the big orange Publish to QA button. Now there's one more step from here. Because this is Studio, we need to associate this creative with the advertiser in the DFA or DFP account. So I do that in the client section. Again, send an email to my trafficker, and DoubleClick will send that trafficker the association code to make the association in his DFA or DFP account. Once he does this, if I had published, the creative would be good to go live. That's how easy it is to publish an ad into DoubleClick Studio from Sprout Engage. Thanks for watching.